Hold on, is that the real Elon Musk that requesting to speak? No. Is that the real Elon Musk, guys?
I'll check.
Let me
Give me a sec.
let me accept him as a speaker. I hope I'm not getting here.
Well, we can always
You
remove
gotta be
him.
careful, bro.
Can you see him, guys? So
That's him, baby. That's him.
Elon?
My curiosity is, what did they do with the tether? Why did they change it to die?
Is this just me talking, or is this a dialogue?
Well, it's a pleasure to have you. If you've got anything to add, please do so. We're just looking into the FTX situation now. But Chris, I think Chris, you were speaking. Go ahead, man.
I just would really like to know why they flipped all that tether to die, though, and what's up with all these shit coins being flipped on the dexes, and when we're gonna just let Doge save all of us. I'm just not really sure what's happening right now.
Doge to the moon.
No fucking way. No way. No way.
Are you
Oh
in a
my
car?
God.
Where the fuck
Here
are
we
you,
go.
man? I hear a lot of background noise from you.
I mean, I think so. So, I mean, don't bet the farm on Doge, but you know, I'm working hard on the Doge front.
How
Holy shit.
what's your take
Frank,
right
are
now?
you serious right now, Frank?
How guys? How I would ask Elon question. How are we in crypto? Would love your take on it. It's been the question I've been asking every panelist, because it just keeps getting worse and worse every passing minute. And the guys here looking on chain, and every 5 minutes is breaking news.
Well, I'm not the expert on crypto, but you know, I think there probably is a future for Bitcoin, Ethereum, and Doge. I can't really speak to the others, but if you've got, you know, one of those three in a cold wallet, not in an exchange, I think, I don't know. My guess is it works out well. Maybe some of the others too, but I don't know about the others.
Any details you could share about the potential SBF Twitter partnership, how that went down? Was anything misreported? So on. What was that like?
To be honest, I've never heard of him. But then, like a ton of people were telling me he's got, you know, huge amounts of money that he wants to invest in a Twitter deal. And I talked to him for about half an hour, and I know my bullshit meter was redlining. So I was like, this dude is full of shit. That was my impression. And so then I was like, but everyone, like including like, you know, major investment banks and everyone were saying, you know, we're talking about him like he's like walking on water and has $1 zillion. And I'm like, that's not my impression. And my prediction to the investment banks, which some of it is in, you know, you've seen on text because it was in a court case, was that that dude is just, there's something wrong, and he does not have capital, and he will not come through. That was my prediction, and that is definitely what happened. So I don't know. Yeah.
Good.
I have a question
Elon,
here.
as somebody who's dealt with so much controversy and bad news and stuff like that, you know, through your whole career, what should the crypto community like? What's the way to pivot and rebuild from this? How do we project ourselves through this? Like, what would you recommend anyway?
Well, like
Would
I
you
do actually
agree
think
that people should?
I do
Would
think
you
crypto
agree,
has a.
Elon, that people should get out of exchanges and be in charge of their own crypto? Because we've had so many cases
Yes.
now where people are losing their stuff because of dishonest people.
Yeah, I mean, as the saying goes, not your wallet, not your, you know, not your keys, not your wallet. You know, so like you really do want to just keep a cold wallet, not at an exchange. You know, just I mean, listen, this is just a, you know, this blockchain is a ASCII string with a, you know, just a long ASCII string, and you want your ASCII string, you want to control your ASCII string. So just don't put it in somebody else's hands. If you like your ASCII, if you want to get that ASCII string back, then you want to, you know, with this thing called the wallet, you want to control the password to it, not someone else. Yeah.
So
Obviously.
so why don't we just recommend to everyone right now, if you have your crypto sitting in an exchange, withdraw it.
The rule
Yes.
that I make is if you have more than
Yes.
$150 in crypto, you can afford a $150 ledger.
So the
Yeah.
another
I have a
question just quickly before you go, Frank. Go ahead, Elon.
No, I would reaffirm that, which is to say, that if you have crypto, you should have it in a directly accessible cold wallet. Not in an exchange. That would be wise, I think.
Is Twitter looking at launching a crypto wallet?
That was my next question.
Well, we're looking at a lot of things, but it's a crypto wallet is not soon. But maybe something down the road we'll be open to it. But right now, Twitter's just got to, get the basics right. So.
By the way, I
I
just
think-
wanted to thank you. I had the biggest laugh yesterday with all of these corporates tweeting out honest shit. I had the best fun of my life. So thank you very
And
much.
just a quick shout out. By the way, Elon, just a quick shout out. This space, which is obviously on Twitter, is a perfect example of the power of citizen journalism. We were breaking news here, and then 5 minutes later, 10 minutes later, Bloomberg or CoinDesk was reporting the story. So, what's your thoughts on Twitter's impact on citizen journalism and the impact of citizen journalism on crypto?
Yeah, no, I totally agree. So it's like, I think we want to just elevate the voice of the people who often, if they're directly involved in something, have a better understanding of the situation than a journalist who doesn't understand the space and actually isn't there and isn't super familiar with it. And I think you can see this example when you read about anything in a newspaper and you actually know the details of what happened. It's the perspective in the newspaper is often really very wrong, but that's not true just for the things that you know about. It's true for things in general. Now I'm not like trying to totally trash traditional media. There's a role for that, of course, but I think there's the information flow of the world can be much better and much more accurate with citizen journalism and a much more real time like we're doing right now. And people can come in and comment and disagree with each other or present counter arguments, and it's great. There's this thing that just came out called Community Notes, which is like I think going to be fantastic for fact checking truth, and just generally let's let the voice of the people reign. Vox populi, Vox Dei. So I'm big. I mean, just. Like let's not have the news be controlled by a small number of media oligopolies. It should also be controlled by me. Just kidding.
I'm not trying to be perma bulljack, perma bearjack, just charts jack. Just whatever the charts are telling you, that is all I'm good for. That's all I'm here for, and nothing else. I'm not your hype man. I'm not your bear guy telling you to sell.